Hey guys, welcome to What's in Your Hand Woodworking. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this cutting board from LVL. LVL stands for laminated veneer lumber. This one that I'm using is actually recycled. It was used as a scaffolding board, but here at What's in Your Hand, I believe that we can repurpose stuff to make a beauty. So this cutting board that I'm showing you, I made it, and in addition I put sapele white oak on it, and this is actually an end grain cutting board, and I'm going to show you stage by stage how I made this board, and you can tell me what you think about it in the comment section. First thing first, I'm running this piece of board through my thickness planer. Then I'm going to take it to the table saw and cut off the round edge. And after I cut off the round edge, I'm going to cut another piece to bring it down to the actual size that I want it. Here I'm gluing up the pieces. So I'm actually gluing up it to about 12.5 inches, thereabout, or 12 3/4 inches. That's the size I can fit through my thickness planer. So this is actually the first glue up, and I'm going to glue it up and wait until the next day before I can come and remove it from the clamp. And after I remove it from the clamp, I'm going to pass it through my thickness planer again, and this time is to get everything at one surface level, so that when I make the second glue up, I won't have any problem. So what I'm doing now is I'm screwing it off at the table saw, and then I'm going to cut it down into 2 3/4 inches, 2 1/4 inches strip that I'm going to use for the second glue up. And as you can see, this is an end grain cutting board, and I'm cutting it down. And after I finish cut it up, I'm going to sand off the rough edge, because as I would have mentioned that this is actually LVM, which is laminated veneer lumber, and it more looks like a plyboard. And here I'm applying the glue. As you can see, I use excess glue to make sure that I have enough glue to hold, and that when I use the clamp I have a proper squeeze out. And this is basically the final glue up. After this glue up, I'm going to basically cut it down to size, and from there it's sanding and all sort of stuff. One fun fact that I want to add into this video: when I came from Jamaica in 2020, it was in the midst of COVID, and I decided at that time it was, the right time, since everybody had time on their hands to try something that they have always wanted to do. And for me, I've always wanted to do woodwork. During that period of time, I was watching a lot of YouTube channels or YouTube woodworkers who I watched for a while. I watched this guy from Australia named Dana Meir. I watched Jasper Meek. I watched John Maliki, Ken from Blackfield Street. I watched all these guys, and one thing I have to say, that they actually motivated me to pick up this hobby and try it. And I encourage everybody who has your dream to just pursue your dream. You may fail, you may have success, but at the end of the day, you will say that you would have tried. And I have here, what you see I'm doing here is actually, I'm putting 2 bezels on this cutting board and giving it a top and bottom bezel. So the bottom bezel is for the holding, and the next one is just really for profiling. And here I'm going to sand this down to sand it up to 320 grit. And this is the beauty about when you can add your logo to what you have made. And here I'm applying the mineral oil with beeswax in it to give it the final finish. And what do you think? I believe that this board definitely turned out to be one that is beautiful, and I'm actually going to give this away as a gift when I go to Canada next week to one of my wife's cousins. If you do like this video, you can share, like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That's when I do something else again, you will be able to see. And out again.